Welcome to BattleTech in the Morning with Captain Nips. I'm Captain Nips, and today we carry on with Phase 2, Round 2, Bracket number 2 of the OILER Evaluation Trials. The Oosiks Irregulars Long Expedition Rimward. And today, two more pilots from Round 1, advancing to Round 2, stepping up into their BattleMechs. Today, we have Disco in her catapult, Gunnery 7 piloting 3, Guts 4, Tactics 6 with Bulwark and Breaching Shot. And Tog Solid, old man of the unit, in his Jaegermech. Gunnery 9 piloting 2, Guts 6, Tactics 4 with Bulwark. These pair are going up against the Light Assault Lance. One more time. Light Siege Lance? I don't know. It's a Lance, giving up a little bit of C-bill advantage, and as per usual, a tonnage and action economy advantage. Today, we are going to take this out to Death Valley for a change of pace. On the windy day, let's get this trial underway.
Deployment. MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
Now, with both of these pilots piloting heavy class mechs, both of them with Bulwark,
Command interface initiated.
we're going to want to find a nice, comfy location to hunker down in and spit hot fire at the enemy, preferably on elevated terrain. And, you know, truth be told, kind of not seeing a downside from just standing here on the spawn. Take one move to get to the edge of the terrain here. And I know this is maybe not the most exciting setup.
Affirmative.
But we're not here for excitement necessarily. Excitement will come. Excitement will come simply as a consequence of being in a 2v4. When it finally hits the fan and things start falling off. Also, I'm a little curious to see what the enemy team does when they're forced to move through the midline of the map here and how it will approach it. Like, is it going to spread out? Is it going to send, you know, everything up the middle? Go to one side?
Commander? Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
I'm hoping that this little bit of elevation that I'm on in the minefield, and actually probably should check, I want to be in the minefield here. Yep, both pilots are sitting in the electronics obfuscating minefields. Sensors are a real thing in this era. They are a real problem.
I'm receiving you.
And some ankle-high mineral growths can cause your radar to go wee.
Waiting for orders.
Roger. Venting heat.
Our two pilots quietly, stoically watching over the battlefield, waiting for targets to come into view.
10-4.
Kinda wish I had someone with sensor lock, but hey. As much as I set up the rosters, I don't pick them. I just grab them off the list and go.
I'm receiving you.
I think the thing that I'm most worried about here is that as I'm sitting pat,
Enemy contact.
I'm worried about two things. One, they're just going to death ball. That's looking like a pretty dense death ball right there. Two, they're all going to get the first shots on me and be able to see me from outside of my line of sight because they're in light mechs and blah, blah, blah. Elevation, blah, blah, blah. Point being, I'm not going to get the first shot off here. I might... You know what? I'm going to back up.
Commander?
Literally throw it in reverse. Because I really want to keep this mineral field Keep this mineral field advantage. But I don't want to be shot at first. So back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Trying to gauge just exactly how much space to give to those medium mechs so that they make their move just close enough. And then UrbanMechs, of course, are like trailing way behind, so I don't actually need to worry too much about there being light mech spotters, even though their visibility range is a little bit better as light mechs. They're so slow, they're not even on the radar yet. Okay.
Standing by.
Can we get lines of sight? No. That, to me, says back it up.
Ready to rock.
Back it up. Just gonna move up the hill a little bit. Yeah, maybe a smidgen. Probably not enough to matter. UrbanMech. UrbanMech. Hunchback and Kintaro. Here we go. Alright, so nothing quite yet, which is... This is a good sign. I might be able to get the first shots off.
Yes, Commander.
But it's...
What are your orders, Skipper?
It's rough. Okay. There's 2 spots I can get to get a line on this first mech. But if I take that move... If I take that move and fire... So, inevitably, these 2 have probably moved and guarded. I take that move. I'm exposing myself to fire on the first turn. I don't think there's a good way to make this work the way I want, where I'm bulwarked but also get the first shot. I might be able to make it work if one of them gets line of sight. So let's send Disco forward. It's not ideal. Actually,
Confirmed.
who's got the weirder line? Okay, so I actually so I have a fundamental problem here. The Jägermech Tog is piloting is less armored than the catapult that Disco is piloting, but Disco's got LRMs, which have a real
Commander?
short range issue here. She's still got the medium lasers. Okay. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want to put Disco forward. Her armor is better. And there's our UrbanMechs, way off in the distance. Of course, the target is guarded. We have breaching shot to use, but the best I can muster is an LRM-15 with 40% chance to hit. So we're just gonna open with the salvo, with the full alpha, and go for chip damage.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Now Tog has a line of sight to work with, and all the guns in the world to fire. Alright, we got some good shots in that opening salvos. The right hunch on the Hunchback. Woo! Autocannon trains! Everybody keep their head down. Oh, AC-20 to a side torso. Ugh, right side.
I'm taking internal damage.
Yep, hadn't noticed. Here comes the Kintaro. We might be sledding uphill again here, ladies and gents. Alright.
Waiting for orders.
Disco doesn't need to move now. Let's keep the pressure on this Hunchback.
Roger.
Heat's a problem, but now we don't want to fire the LRMs because they're kind of it. They're at a better percentage somehow than the last. Probably because of the movement modifiers it had.
All right.
But not ideal. Want to be chipping away at that torso. Oh, we somehow don't have a line of sight on the Hunchback. That's not good. We need to keep focus fire up. I hate to give up Bulwark at this point, but I really want to keep the pressure on this Hunchback. There we go. Open up that torso. Come on, land another laser there. Alright, well, right torso down to 28 structures, so it's not a bad place to be. Whoa, hello. There's an Irby. He went for the long walk. It's alright, take it on the left side.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Just keep your footing is the trick here. She gets knocked down. It's a temporary problem, but it's a problem nonetheless. Tog taking some damage. Interesting that the Kintaro decided to change targets.
You need me to hold still for you?
Oh, Bulwark. Probably Bulwark.
I'm receiving.
Alright. Disco, if you would be so kind as to GTFO. Let's just clear out and get out to optimal range for the missiles. With any luck, we've got enough cooling to make this work. No. But oh, and we also lost line of sight on the Hunchback. Oh well. Okay. I wonder if I should just brace and clear stability and heat. This is a tough call. She's down behind, you know what, she's down behind cover at this point.
Engaging
She's going to
target.
clear stability next turn too, just standing there throwing in direct missiles.
Confirmed.
Alright, Tog has no intent on moving.
Affirmative, Commander.
And wait, what? I have a line. I can see the Kintaro, but I can't fire on the Kintaro. Oh boy, that's miserable. As now Tog is going to be the happy recipient of a bunch of autocannon fire and some missiles. Well, the other... Alright, he takes it on the torso and he manages to shrug off the damage. So far so good. Keeping it together. Haven't lost an armor panel yet. And there we go. And a shot to the face. That's always fun. Alright, now we're in a real spot here. I want to leverage. I would love to take called shots on this Kintaro, but I think I need to keep the pressure up on this this Hunchback here. Alright, so my right side's a little beat up. Let's give up the left a little bit. In case that Kintaro gets its stuff together. Alright, come on. 28 damage to the right torso. It's covered somehow. There's a forest there, I guess. We probably need a couple of taps to hit that right torso. There we go. That's the start we need. That's gonna keep this. That's gonna keep this whole plan moving forward.
I'm here.
Now, Disco. Got an opportunity here. Where do we fire? We can called shot into the Kintaro, or we can work this guy with breaching shot. Medium laser, small laser, and potential melee attacks. I'm a little bit concerned about the melee attacks, but at least the big guns are gone. Let's see if we can open up something on this Kintaro and bring all the missiles to bear. Alright, we need some good RNG here.
Affirmative.
bad. Kinda didn't do anything of consequence. Oh, here comes the crosswise fire. Shot to the face. As Tog takes all sorts of damage to the cockpit. That cockpit glass is cracking. Kintaro powers up. Hunchback's probably gonna just pull around for medium laser shot. Yeah. Alright. Torsos are open.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yes,
I'm a little afraid it might be time to rotate the line, but we don't really have anywhere to rotate to or from. Kintaro, we're not going to fire on. That Kintaro is going to just murder everything. I hate to just have to dump on the target I see, but I want to keep my bulwark up. Solid damage into the center torso there. 8 structure left on the Hunchback's CT.
Standing by.
Now would be a beautiful time for multi-target, but no such luck here. Alright, so we will... If Disco moves up, she's gonna become the target. Although if she moves to here... we might actually be... we might be able to trick the AI into doing something dumb. But we're hitting the left side. Well, I guess hitting the left side of this Hunchback isn't the worst thing in the world. It's pretty beat up.
Confirmed.
Let's see if we can splash one down. Both LRMs, heat neutral.
Confirmed.
Come on, chip through. Oh, wow. A lot of garbage damage there. Didn't hardly put anything on the center torso or that left torso. Autocannon trains still flying through. This looks like Grand Central Station. Woo! Crossfire. Keep your head down. Tog is cool under fire, though. Let's see what happens next. Hunchback keeping its head down. Kintaro's gonna let loose here. Took a weapon crit. Took a weapon crit.
I'm taking a pounding.
Yeah. Alright, we're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team, except that Tog can't actually fire on anything from this angle. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that means we're moving. And I think that means we're moving back. Rapidly. In fact, we're just going to pull the whole team back. All 2 of them.
I'm here.
Yep, I want to get face up. So at this point, it doesn't matter if I take hits to the left or right. Both of those things are bad. So let's just get down behind cover. Get some movement modifier in there, hopefully. Stem the bleeding from all those autocannon rounds flying by. UrbanMechs deciding to take the long way around, apparently. That Hunchback.
Yes,
Alright, let's see
Commander.
what Disco can see.
Orders.
Tog's probably not... Ooh, wait a minute. I saw a spot. Tog can get a line of sight to the Hunchback from here. Oh my. We might be able to make something out of this. I kind of need to kill the Hunchback in the process, but I got a good feeling. It's at 4 structure center torso. This is going to transfer in from the right side. Even with these kind of garbage numbers to hit. All we need to do is chip at least... Like, one weapon needs to chip through.
Locking on. We all
Get there, Tog. Come on. And nothing.
stand still, dummy.
Flat freaking nothing. Alright, well, that's why we have two pilots to work with. 2 sets of guns. Disco's going to move to position, try and get some cover here. Line up these indirect LRMs. Again, with the garbage percentages to hit, but I literally need one missile to strike somewhere on the right side of this mech that's not the leg. Come on. We can make this happen. There we go. That's what we need. As Disco takes the first kill, scratch one enemy contact. The Oosik duo keeping it together, at least for a little bit longer. Let's see what this Kintaro has to say about life. Taking the long move up onto the minefield in the distance.
Waiting for orders.
Tog and or Disco probably can get
Standing by.
easy lines of sight for this. Yep. Unfortunately not covered lines of sight.
Move order received.
So let's start with Disco. Oh, and we got focus time here. Ooh, we're gonna probably need to use focus time. That's interesting. My heat is at a very favorable. My heat position is in a very favorable way. My numbers are garbage. I think this is an opportunity where we focus and actually are getting
MechWarriors, show 'em what you got.
like maximum benefit from this. Those lasers were at 10% to hit. We don't even go into overheat. We might be right up underneath that red line, but oh boy, this might be gross.
Affirmative.
And that right side is opened up. Just a quick check. Yep, right under the red line.
Yep.
Tog's got a chance now, and he can actually get cover as well. His numbers are going to suck, though.
10-4.
Of course. Gonna do. Line up the shot and... Oh, hello. Overheat. Drop the laser off because it's less important.
Here we go.
Oh, landing some critical autocannon hits. Right arm comes off, pops a medium laser from the chassis. Keeping the UrbanMechs at bay as they take the long way around, apparently. What is this Kintaro doing? Oh, lining up a shot. Keep it together, Disco. Keep it together. There you go. Roll them shoulders. Spread that damage.
Reporting internal damage.
We're in a good position here.
I'm receiving
We're in
you.
a good position. We can get back to cover. Well, all right, we can kind of get back to cover. You know what? She's got bulwark. We don't need to get back to cover. We can stand here and deliver. But we're definitely going to overheat in the process, so 3 medium lasers is not the best. But you know what? She got a great start with that last round of fire. Kintaro moving to position itself left side toward me.
Confirmed.
Actually using the tactic that I tend to use. Overheat one more time. Still overheating. Gonna have to drop a medium laser off. Stick with the guns. Landing those hits. The other side torso now vulnerable. Meanwhile, the UrbanMechs are keeping their distance, trying to find a way around the hills. Which is funny, because they have jump jets. They should just jump over them. And there goes Disco's left side.
Damage.
But the Kintaro takes a shutdown in the process.
I'm here.
Now is the time to make a hard move. Oh boy.
10-4.
Don't even know where the UrbanMechs are. Oh, shoot.
Reporting enemy
That's
contact.
not good. We need to kill this guy post haste. Alright. What are we looking at? We got side torso at 14, side torso at 10. 149 left on the center. I don't want to overheat. It's only 30% chance to hit the center torso. There's a better than not chance that the side torsos just pop off when I fire at this guy. So we're going to take our 3 mediums and Or we'll just put all of that right into center of mass. Disco doing a great job of focusing down.
Orders.
Tog now with his opportunity to do the same. Where do we want to be? We want to be at just the right spot. That looks like the right spot to me.
Confirmed.
Want to stay out of line of sight of any potential Irby shenanigans. Center of mass has 74 left. I got 74 worth of guns here. Let's see if we can make this happen. Tog going in for the kill. One wide, 2-shot, 3-shot, and downs the Kintaro.
Target down.
Tog solid, kill confirmed as the team is splitting kills. UrbanMechs left. They're still a threat. My mechs are really badly damaged. This is a tough position to be in.
Commander.
I think... Let's just take a look at this paper doll. 46 on the left, 75 on the right, 33 in the arm, 46 on the torso, essentially 51 on the arm. I think I move Tog up, present his right side. And take the bulwark. Take the guard, the literal guard action. And Disco,
Receiving you.
we're going to pull her back just a smidgen. Get down under cover.
Coordinates received.
Going to try and leverage some of this indirect LRM fire. Definitely take the guard. The UrbanMechs are going to have to come to me as much as they can. Got focus back, so we've got that going for us.
Standing by.
We're just going to
10-4.
call to hold the position.
Holding and cooling.
This UrbanMech really doesn't know what it wants to do. And that kind of makes me nervous.
Waiting for orders.
Yep. I got you.
Maybe if we start to advance on it.
Yes,
Alright,
Commander. I'm here.
let's get down in the gully here. This convenient little gully.
Acknowledged.
Not going to win this match just sitting here if the UrbanMechs are going to stand there and spin in circles.
Orders.
I'd love to get Tog down in this trench too, but... Oh, here we go. There we go. It's on a sprint. Pulls down around into here. Get ourselves down under cover.
Another blip on my screen.
Standing by.
Yeah.
I'm here.
A little bit of positioning error here. I need Tog to go first. So back up.
Confirmed.
Alright. Oh. We are into off initiative movement again.
Copy that.
That UrbanMech flirting with the end of our sensors. There we go. As it pulls back. Ah, I hate that. I hate it when you take a short move on off initiative and you don't get to guard afterward. Hope somebody's bug reported that. That's annoying.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, this is definitely going to put Tog right out into the... Right out into it. Interestingly enough, because of the way this gorge is terrain-wise, like, I have to move out of the gorge. I can't stop. There's no hexes to stop in over here. Okay, so I had decided I'm going to give up my, there's a 180, let's see, 108 health on the right side, and like 90 some on the left, but this was situated in the torso, so I want to give up my right side. Yep, okay. So, here, can't quite give up my right side. There we go. That's what we want.
You got it.
Move in, turn, guard. Disco
I'm receiving you.
start moving up the trench.
Location confirmed.
Get those missiles hot. Alright. It's probably going to get the first shot. Nope. Playing coy. Alright.
Orders.
Tog's my scout here, as much as it pains me. Force isn't going to matter because I'm going to just take a short move, a walk move, and then guard. If I could get cover and a line of sight, I would just take it, but I can't not. So I'll take the cover. Again, giving up my right side. Lead with the shoulder.
I'm here.
Got focus back, so we got that going for us. Really would love to use that on Tog Solid's loadout, because I think he's definitely got the higher alpha at this point. Alright, little Irby, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Oh my god, really? Really? This is where we're at? Alright, well, we're here. We're in it. It had a chance. With an obstruction. Is there a better spot? No obstruction there. Okay. I'm going to trust that this cover is enough. Whoa, hey, we found our other guy. Good timing. Focus.
Oh, hell yeah. It's on now.
And we get the right side of the UrbanMech where the autocannon 10 is hiding. Ladies and gentlemen, let's let this rip. Oh, Tog, that first shot needed to go in, but never mind. We got the important work done. Irby down to a small laser. We've got one big gun left on the field. Plus Irby Jiu-Jitsu as a potential threat. So we can move Disco up and get her into, I think, optimal range. Nope, that's the opposite of optimal range. That's real unfortunate. So let's just fire the guns and hope for the best. Alright, punch out the remaining right torso there on that Irby. As we enter round 30 of this OILER evaluation. UrbanMech going for cover. Taking the run and hide tactic. Alright.
Standing by.
But Tog is going to get its number.
I'm there.
Tog, whose autocannons are starting to run a little dry. Getting some hits in. Center torso is now open on the UrbanMech.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, that's way better. Those numbers are so much better. I don't know what was... It's probably the minefield was the thing. Let her rip. As Disco downs threat number 3, takes a second kill in this trial, and there's one UrbanMech left. Feeling pretty confident as my two Oosik pilots are moving up and probably moving on. Let's continue to try and
Location confirmed.
shield arm against this UrbanMech that apparently got stuck in the mud.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
The lonely UrbanMech in the distance still trying to find its way here. These are all bad spots to move because it can see me, but I can't see it. I might just have to eat it and take the first, receive the first salvo. It's been working for us so far. Although, to be fair, I haven't actually had to exercise in an active way guarding with this arm because nothing has shot at it yet.
I'm receiving you.
Keep Disco down behind cover. Coming at this UrbanMech from the left side, which is not helpful either. It's going to preserve its gun arm as much as it can. And it finds Tog in the distance. Ooh, but Tog gets... he's the lucky recipient of a missed autocannon round. Tog now bulwarking up. It's just... Oh, hold up. Alright, it saw me. I can't see it yet. We need to fix this.
Move order received.
Alright. Take these shots. Look at all of that glorious high percentage weapon fire to be...
All weapons. Go.
Oh, Tog with the ace shot right off the bat. Takes the right torso off the UrbanMech, removes that last big gun as a threat.
Waiting for orders.
Didn't even need the focus to do it. Disco probably going to clean up here. Throwing the focus on just to get us out of this match. Fire all the guns. And I think that's probably going to be match. And that's match as Disco
Complete.
scores a third kill but gets the team out
Successful.
intact. Tog solid and Disco surviving the duos round of the OILER evaluation trials. Beat up but repairable. 33 rounds, 34 minutes, 56 seconds. Getting through to the end on an enemy team that failed to show up with its UrbanMech support at a crucial time when its medium mechs needed it. But there you go. Tog and Disco getting through, going on. But that'll be all for today's BattleTech in the Morning. I am, as usual, your referee for the evaluations, Captain Nips. Hoping all of you out there have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Have a wonderful day, folks. And I'll see all of you in the next video.